Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for coming over today. I actually have some trash and I'm going to be working in my spine, my magazine spine journal, trash journal. Well, let's go through what I have to put in this journal and I hope it all fits. Here is a package of mandarins and I kept it with the bag. I'm going to use this somehow. I also put some of my tomato stickers on here. So that'll be in here somewhere. We just finished, it's been getting chilly, so we finished it's a carton or a can of, although it's a cardboard can, but it's a can of hot chocolate. I took the wrapper off. There's a snack pack, a pudding snack pack. Then we have a bag of oatmeal or oats, and I kept this. Don't know how that's going to be used. Raisins. Another same style of plastic bag. Love those. And there's a couple things under here. Needed a pair of rubber gloves, so I bought some rubber gloves, and I have this little package. This was a gift card, and I've had it for a while, and I thought I would use this. I also have this little candle sleeve, so I'm going to use this. A card, a thank you card from a company that I love to order from, well.ca. I kept that. And this is a cookie bag, a donut bag, and it was wrapped up, so there was nothing to clean on the inside. It was perfectly clean because each individual dessert was wrapped up, and I kept that. So I'm going to put this in here somehow. Then I have this big paper bag, Amazon envelope, and this is not something that I wanted to buy, but it's something that I had to buy, and it was to repair my bifold door in my craft room. I guess I've been in and out of it too much because it finally, the little pivot pin fell through the door, and so my door was hanging and I had to fix that. So I had to buy this kit from Amazon, and it worked. I now have a good solid door again that opens and closes, but I have this packaging, so I'll keep this to contain the leftover parts, but I'll use this package in here. Oh, better not lose the little screw. And then I can use the bag if I fold it or do something with it. And I'm also, in this journal, as you know, I'm using scraps that I come across. I'm using, so everything's going in here. It's for no reason. It's for putting a place for having a spot for my scraps. So I'm just going to start with something small. Maybe this. I could cover that up. Blue. And I'm on the other side of lots of chocolate, I think. Lots of chocolate, the Smarties. Oh, I think what I'll do is I'll fold this down this way. Or, even better, I think what I'll do is I'll keep it as a tab. That would be fun too. Just keep it as a tab. I think for today I'm going to use my hockey tape. I haven't used it for a little bit. Just have to find the end. Here it is. I'll just cut it down a bit. What else do I have? Well, I have this thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Well, I'm not going to use this part. That's fine. I'm good to just recycle that. So that'll go in my recycle pile. But I think I can do something with this one. I was thinking this would make a fun something, a flip. Well, this would be a good pocket. And as my garbage was accumulating, I'm just using my scissors to give me a better edge here. I'm going to use this on the side as a slide, a side slide. And I think that'll work out perfectly right here. Okay, that is fun. This was just some envelope, extra pieces of envelope that I didn't know what to do with, so I stuck them here as like little tape, the inside of some security envelopes. So I could use it as a tab, a flip tab. Maybe that's what I'll do, and I can, okay. I'm going to do this right here. I was looking for something, opened up the door, and I heard a cling, clang. Something was, and then the door started to move in a weird way, and I realized it was coming out from where it slides. So I was hanging on to it. I had to take it out, put it on a cloth so it didn't scratch my floor. And then I did try to fix it. My husband wasn't home, so I did try to fix it, but I just couldn't. I didn't have the right tools, so I had to order this. Tried to fix it with, I was MacGyver, pretending I was MacGyver, and I've been pretty successful in the past at finding things in our garage or in my toolbox, but not this time. It needed some special items. Oh, I know. I wonder if this will work. Kind of don't want to cover up this owl. He's cute. I have the other half of my this was ribbon, stretchy ribbon that was on a package from some PJs, and I'm going to use this. It is pretty and it's stretchy, and I could use it for another similar application, but I have a lot of different fabrics and laces that I can use, so I think I'll use this in here, and it is packaging, so I'm going to use it here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to weave it back and forth. I feel like a kid trying to lace. It's just for recycling. Staple this. And I'm going to use this one for the top. Of course, it makes no sense. I'm just going to do some tacky glue. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it on the back. Okay, I've got my glue laid down. Let's see if this will work. Trashy Magazine Spine Journal. Go like that. I think I'll work it, I think I will do it like this. Give this page a start. I don't know how I'm going to, I mean, I'm decorating it with my trash, which some of it's pretty boring because I use a lot of my trash is the generic store brand, the generic brand. Now I'm going to put my gloves packaging on the top here as a tab. And my little, little hole at the top will be able to, I'm going to put my little scraps in there. Try this, attempt putting this up here, and I might end up just stapling it. Instead of trying to tie, oh, maybe I'll tie it. It's stretchy. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, and then it gives me all kinds of fun little extras. Now, let's go back to the packaging. I have, this is Myers. This was a candle. And the other side of it is very pretty. It's got some stars. Apart. I've had this in my packaging for a while. I'm going to make this into a that fits right in there. This could be a big journaling tag. Could be. I'm going to leave that there for now, and I will think about what I want to do with it, but that's a good spot. A couple of things are just being held in place until I decide what I want to do. I have my pudding container here. Let's take a look and see where this will go. And I think this is sticking in here. Still got all these things closed. This is almost like a tuck spot here, which I like. I like that. This can be, this is an idea. A double tuck. I sewed my two little edges together, and now I'm going to glue. Yes. That's much better, but on this side, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a pocket there, and there's a skinny pocket right there, so quite happy about that. Oh, this will fit. I might leave this this bag for something else. I'm going to use this card. I'll use one of my pockets. Even use that for now. I'm going to glue this gusset down, this one right here. Love the crinkly sounds. The things I can put in here. fabulous. I have these two things left over. I suppose I could tear it up a bit. I don't have to keep it intact. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing. I have to disassemble it. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense ever. This kind of journaling does not make any sense, which is so fun. And then I can put this here. I'll leave it like this for now. Well, I decided that I'm going to continue working here in my trashy magazine spine journal and not just put the trash in, but try to do a little more embellishing or decorating. And I have a few things here that I've pulled out from my scrap basket. Here's a piece of corrugated cardboard. I was making my own tabs, and I thought I would use these cutouts and make something out of magazines or some scrap paper that I have. I also have this scrap napkin. So this is still trash, just using these scraps in a different way. And this has been, I have cut this out a little while ago from my vintage magazine. I think it's going to get a home in here. Well, now that I'm saying that, I like it. We had some company for the weekend and now they're gone. And it's always, after having so much, fun and activity going on in the home around here on the hillside, we had a wonderful visit, and it always feels a little bit, it's quiet. It just feels a little empty. We both, my husband and I both always say that. And I thought it would be fun to take some time. It's getting dark out, but take some time to have a little crafty session. Keep that pink going. And then I also had some, my gardening book had some windows and doors and different things that I was using for my collages. And I have these random pieces. Oh, here's a window that I had cut out. I thought I was going to use it in something, and I'm going to audition it here in this book and see if there's something, a place for it. What's your favorite? I did put this piece of my art that I had scanned, and I put that in there. Oh, that would be maybe just something like that. And let's do a little layering. I think it's going to go here like that. I don't mind if I can see some of the underneath of the magazine. I like that. I do consider these little pieces trash because they could be easily tossed away, recycled. Since I came across them, I'm going to save them and give them a different life, a new life. And I'm putting this on here, and I definitely could add more. Can always add more. I am also going to use some of my doodle fodder, because I think that'll be a fun addition. I just made this pocket out of this right here from this book page that I did some texture paste on, so I can make this into make a tag for that. I think what I want to do is make a tab. I'm going to use this as my template. going to use, you know what I'll do? I'll use this. And there is a nice whale tail tab. I want to try and make I'm going to make a tag for this. So I'll use another scrap. 2 scraps. I have my tissue top and I'm going to use that. Will it fit? It will fit. So I think that'll be perfect. I'm going to cover that, and I think I'll use this painty napkin. I think I'm going to use this part of it. Taking a deep breath to think about the week ahead. We have a very busy week. A few appointments. And we're going to visit our daughter this week because she is working. And her husband, our son-in-law, will be away for work. So we're going to help out. And so that will be, I think there'll be a session or 2 from the closet. That'll be fun. I always laugh and have fun with those. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Oh, I still have this. And I have to cover the back. I don't have to cover the back. I can definitely just write on it that way. And down here. Oh, I like that side better. I think I'll use that side instead. This makes me think of my friend Carol, who recently did a video, and she is making a really cute, from Total Scrap, a little journal. And as she says, always check both sides, because you never know. You might like the other side better. It might be better for your project. And I'm going to leave this plain. I can write on there, not a problem. That's great. And if I come across a word, I will put one on there. I actually have a page right here that came out of a magazine. So what can I put on there as on a dime? This is on a dime for sure. I love these colors in here too. I wonder if that's too big. I'm going to cut it out and see. It's fun to use up those scraps. On a dime. Let's do it on a dime. It's hot today here on the hillside. And very confusing for all the bugs. Very confusing for us. Okay, so that's completely crooked, but at the same time, fun. And I can even go one more step and outline that. Just going to outline it. Why not? That's pretty fun. On a dime. There we go. A journaling spot. And I will journal in here. I'll put my thoughts for today. I think I'm going to use this over here because I like the colors. And I think that can go right over here like that. except I have to make sure this opens up. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Got to think it through. Up here at the top. So I do not have a tab punch or whale tail. And so I was horsing around with some scrap papers one day at the dining room table. Just took out the kitchen scissors and this paper and came up with what I thought. I mean, this is really tall here, but I like the look of it and I think it's fine. So I thought I'm going to use that as my little template. So in here, this is going to be a flip. And, you know, I have these sharp corners, so... And I can do something on there. Look at these pretty colors. I love that. I think I'll leave that. I think I'll leave it like that. I'm not completely sure. I also have this. I think I'm just going to go ahead and give it, because this is a type of fun art session where I don't think about it. I hope you don't. Just let it flow. Taking my very cheap highlighter, pink again. I'm going to use it. I'm just going to do some mark making over here because it's fun. I want to keep the pink going. This scrap hanging around, and this is a perfect spot for this piece of paper here. So I'm going to decorate this. I think I'll use the rest of that piece and just make a little journaling spot. Okay, that looks like it would work. Piece of raffia. I think this was from one of my little doilies. And I don't know now if this is going to fit in the pocket. So. Good place to journal. I don't need to do anything on that side. And that does fit in there. So I can keep that. I can put a word over here. How about vibrant? Unexpected. Some fun things in there to write. Lots of texture right here. It'd be nice to have a little tab over here where I could close this. Okay, well, I do have this bread tab that I collect. I'll glue it on and I will color it with the marker. I think that'll be a good solution and make that into my holder, my tab. And then these are fun bread tabs to use in your trashy journals, but you can also use them just in your regular journals because you could cover them completely. You'd still know they're a bread tab, but it's just a fun addition. Maybe you wouldn't use it in a vintage journal because there were no bread tabs back in the day. There, that's fun. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, I still have some of this. Oh, did I have this on here? I don't think I did. I had just used up some body wash and I made it into a pocket. Oh, that would be a good tag. I just saw this on the corner of my eye. I think I'll just make a nice little cluster. It's just adding a little extra something to this trash journal. I'd love to use this flower that I had taken out. Don't need to add any more. I can add something under here, so I'll leave half the top of the flower open so I can tuck something in. It's fun using up these doodle flowers that I had made. And I have this section up here. Little sunset. Oh, okay, I like this color stay. Paper, little paper cluster. And I think what I'll do here is I'll add it. I don't need to have those people in here. I can add it there, and then I can put a little piece of this. Okay. What's the better side? This side. I am not thinking about this, as you can tell, at all. Colors stay. Look at the color in the sky, the color here. Love it. I'm going to use this again, this pink, and I'm going to take the torn edge, give it this vibrant pink. Birdhouse, a tree branch. I don't even know about this card. This window, oh, this would be nice. Maybe over here. The colors, I think, look good together. My flowers here. Oh. I'm going to see if there's another one that'll work. I didn't put any extra ink on here. I'm just using what's on my dauber. I thought I'd see what it does. And I really like the way that looks. So I think I'll just go ahead and add this flower. I'm going to take my Sharpie. Give it a little more emphasis. Bit of a cleaner edge for this one. Journaling area. I need a tuck. I need something to tuck that in. Here, I'll use my leftover scrap, and that will be it. Fold it over, and I just angled the edges here, and I'm going to put it on the top. I think it'll be okay on that side. That is such a good feeling when all the scraps are gone. Well, this is the session for today. I had a lot of fun. I wrote down a few things that I wanted to make sure that I don't forget about. And here I did a little bit of flower embellishment. And this had been floating around in my little pile for a while. And I used these three markers just to help me with some writing and some edging and extra doodles. I added to this page a piece of cardboard and some of my gardening book cutout. I had cut out this window and I just stapled it, then glued it on. So I don't know if this is finished, but I did that today. I also, in this pocket that I had made, I made this journaling card, and then I covered it with the last scrap of my little pink stretchy packaging. This was from a magazine, and then I added part of this wipe-off napkin that I still have some left, and then I kept the back of it plain, and I did my journaling on there. It sits in this pocket. I added this bread tab as the tab to hold this down. I used this piece of advertisement from my magazine page, and I just did some doodles on there with my marker. I made this journaling card with more scraps on this page. This is a piece of a page that I had torn off, and then I did some of my journaling in there. This will go tuck under like that. Oh, and then on the top you'll see a whale tail tab, and I made one for my page out of some scraps, so I like the way that turned out. That was fun. Here I added my little flower that was in my doodles. More scraps just to make a little cluster, and then I just edged it with the pink. And on this page I added the other part of the cardboard, a piece of ribbon, and this little bird that I received in some Happy Meal, and I did my journaling on there. Forgot I had this pocket, so that'll be the next time. I added this tab from another scrap that I had. Then I also had this scrap that I turned into a tuck spot. I folded it over so it goes on this side, and here's a tuck spot. Used my gift card envelope, kept it as an envelope, and then I added this journaling card that I have not journaled on yet. And that sits in up here. Over on this page is another part of the gardening book. I used that. 2 more of my doodle flowers, and I just did a little extra doodling on the side, around the edge, and I also did some inking. And that is what I did today with just a little bit of embellishing, some journaling, using little tiny scraps, little trash. That was really fun. A good way to unwind, put down some of the memories that we made this weekend while my son and his kids visited, which was a good time. Made some fun little templates here with the whale tail that I don't have a punch for, but now I have these. And that's it. My desk is kind of clean now, so really fun. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate seeing you today. I hope you had a great weekend and have a fabulous week ahead. Thank you so much for your awesome messages, questions. Always stay adventurous and be cozy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.